Desus Mero.
What up?
Yeah,
Yes, sir, we in the
Listen, a lot of people start tuning into Viceland because of you guys. Congratulations on the success
Brand strong.
of your show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Listen, I just love seeing everybody who tweets at you, who shows you both so much love for everything you guys have going on.
Dope, man.
Shout out to fans.
So how did this happen? Let's get to it because it's so successful as a show, and people don't really know that you guys have known each other for a very long time, or they do. But like, how did this show actually come about?
Well, off of basically, we always had the podcast, Bodega
Right.
Boys on Red Bull, plug, and we had like some fans who listened to it, fans in high places that worked at Viceland, and we're like, yo, we want to take this energy from the podcast and put it exactly on TV. We don't want to change anything. And usually, you know, when you go to like a network exec, they're like, yeah, we want to do that, but ruin it.
Yeah, let's
and
do
make
this.
it whack.
And, well, how about we put some games or like a bell in there?
How about we have,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can have Kendall Jenner on with you. Like,
Yeah.
yo, like,
But it was like really total autonomy as soon as we got there, which was like a big risk to take because we knew TV from our previous endeavors or whatever, but it's like we knew TV like the technical side of it.
Yeah.
Like we wanted to make TV the way we wanted to make TV. And Vice was like, yo, do
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been to the set, and
it doesn't feel like a real
And
set,
you're
right?
one of the illustrious guests because we only have illustrious guests. Yo, stop playing.
exactly.
Only A-listers. You feel
Thank
me?
you very much.
All day.
And I noticed there was beer all over the place.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
very
you know what I'm
relaxed,
saying? A
but it
little
was.
smizzy, you know?
I like it though.
Yeah.
It's
We
very
try to get people to be
artsy.
comfortable. That's what happens
Exactly.
a lot of times. We get these celebrities, and you know, you might do 8, 9 interviews in a
Right.
day, and they're all like, "Yo, don't
They're
say
done.
this, don't say." People when they come on the show, they're like, "Yo, what are we going to talk about?" We're like, "Whatever you want."
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you know, you sit down,
Oh,
we just
yeah.
start talking, and we could talk about like you might come on, we talk about soup.
Yeah,
And we'll
exactly.
be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
So we just want people to be. It's like a conversation. Just hang with the homies. That's it.
Because when you see these people all the time, it's like you kind of know what they're gonna say before they even say it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And when they come on our show, it's like you're gonna get something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something totally different.
With a little
You feel me?
Bronx
Like-
flavor on it, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we starting
And
to
I
sound
don't
like
mean
Bronx.
herpes.
We sound like Bronx local news and stuff.
Yeah.
Little Bronx flavor,
Bronx
a little
flavor.
adobo.
A little sazon.
Celebrity chef Kid Mero is
You know
making
what I'm
pastelitos today.
Oh, qué lindo, mami chula,
with you
te queda.
too. This is so great. Now you both have had this chemistry forever and ever and ever, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
this
it
is
really.
probably like when you try to explain to people, like, no, this is just really who we are. This is how you interact. This isn't like we're gonna put on now for
Right.
TV.
A lot of people when they meet us, they think we're gonna be totally different. They're like, "There's no way you can have that same energy in real life," and it's like, "Nah, this is the
crazy.
same energy."
No, it's really the same.
When we used to have
well.
the show on Complex, Jesus versus Mero, our first podcast,
Right.
people would actually find it funny because if you took the train, because we were broke and we were taking the train home after the podcast, we were literally just doing the podcast live on the 6 train, going back up to the
This
Bronx.
is so
And
great.
people were just like, "Yo, aren't you those guys? You guys hang out together?" I was like, "Yo, we all live in the Bronx. There's
Come
one
on,
building
son.
in the Bronx. We all
Come
live
on,
there."
We
so
all live in building. We all live in 600, man.
It's him, me,
You know what I'm
J-Lo,
saying?
French
Fat Joe's
Montana.
there, come sometimes.
Fat Joe Airbnb's his house
You know what I'm
now.
saying? He's in Miami. You got Corey Guns living
Corey
up there.
Guns, Peter Guns over there with his 29 kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Now people get nervous, when people start doing successful, they aren't funny anymore.
Yeah.
You know what it is though? We always, like you said, we always would just being ourselves. So like we're always just kicking ass. Like we're just two dudes from the Bronx.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And it's different now
Yeah, it's
because
natural.
we were broke funny before.
Right,
We
yeah.
were funny to
Right.
avoid the fact we were broke because this is on my mother. There was one time after that podcast, Miro had to swipe me in with a Metro card because I
True
had
story.
no money.
and then I was tight because I was like, damn, how am I
that
get
was
to
his
work
ride.
tomorrow?
Yeah. So now
And I gotta hop the bus in the morning.
now we're
Fuck.
kind of popping. We're kind of popping
You know what I'm
funny.
saying?
So that was like less stress. Now we have new problems. Like, I
Like
could,
what? What new
Oh,
problems?
listen. When you don't have to constantly worry about being stopped and frisked, and you're no longer in the Bronx. We almost OD'd on the Ritz-Carlton roof in LA.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we was like, we're not supposed to be here.
We're not-
What's going on
what's
here?
going on?
What did you do?
There's all types of weed. There's exotic foods. I'm running up my room bill. I don't know how anything's going on.
They got shit that's free that I had no idea was like, how is this free? Like, oh, you just got cucumber water everywhere?
I was a bad I had the cucumber water. I was drinking right from the jug. Like,
It's
I
wild.
love cucumber water.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's the best.
Shout out to
I
LA.
want all of it.
and see
amazing.
now I've had that, and I go back to like the Bronx, and I'm up in like
You know what I'm saying?
salsa con fuego. Like, yo, can I get a picture of cucumber water? Yeah, they're like,
Cucumber.
What?
Wow. They throw plátano and shit. Like, yo, here, hold that. You take that plátano water, Moreno, and enjoy that. Fuck out of here.
I
crazy.
cannot deal with this.
It's wild, man. But yeah, yo, it's all like we just vibing and chilling,
Yeah.
man. Like it's just fun. It's
I
a bug
think
out.
that's another thing
the big
fans
about the
like because they feel like we're like their little brothers, even though they might be older than us. They've watched us rise, so watching us do more things is just also putting us in any situation is going to be weird. Like when we were at the VMAs wilding, like.
Yes.
You already know. You already know.
I don't even know what was the guy's name from Catfish? I was like, yo, Catfish.
Yo, Catfish.
Yo, dude from Catfish. What's up?
Listen. Shout to
I was like, yo, we need to. And I'm all drunk. I'm like, yo, we need to be on your show. It's good.
You know what I'm saying? And you know who else was there? Dr. Drew was there. MTV vet.
Dr. Drew?
Yes, we saw Dr. Drew, but he was like, yo, Dr. Oz. Y'all mess with you, B. Y'all
I was like, yo, I love you. Come on before Judge Judy, yo. I love you. Daytime Unemployment Gang. What's up?
What up? Yo, the Everest commercials be lit.
God, I cannot.
So we're basically banned for life from the VMAs.
Pretty much.
Gosh, it's so good. How long does it take to film? You know, when people are watching, they don't have an idea of the end, how it all comes together. How long would you say filming's for?
Filming's like
2 hours, maybe?
Maybe
that's like
2
including
hours.
all of the whole
Get dressed. That's not bad.
That's not bad. And then on Monday we didn't even have a guest. So usually what slows us down is waiting for the guests, micing them up,
this table. And
we just did the show just us, and we had it almost in 40. So we just fly through. There's very few edits, and usually they're just for continuity or just for commercials. They said if they could, they would just let the cameras just roll and just take everything. But then we destroy our careers by saying problematic things.
Exactly. But I mean, and even so, like they still use a lot of the stuff that's just like, yo, I was walking around the studio before the show, like saying random stuff. Like, it's always like bookends the show. So
I love that though.
You know what I mean?
Whose concept is all of this? Would you say?
Well, I mean, the concept was just like us. Initially, like when we had the podcast, it was just us talking about current events.
Beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was just from a perspective, I guess, that a lot of people hadn't heard.
And then Eric Reinholm from Pardon the Interruption.
Exactly,
he's a big fan. He's Bodega Hive Gang. And he was just like, yo, like he said this years ago. He was like, I have to make a TV show off of this.
Yep.
And he's been working hard. And shout out to Nick Weidenfeld, the other guy, who's at Vice. And they was like, yo, it's perfect. They know both of us personally. And they were like, yo, we're going to make the show. Yeah. And they were very insistent that the show had to be exactly like the podcast. Anything that wasn't, they weren't rocking.
It would ruin it.
So.
This authenticity would be gone.
Yeah. And then you know, you add our man Victor Lopez, and that was like the triangle that made the whole shit happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was super, and it was dope because we got people at a very high level that are saying like, yo, we want these guys to do the thing their way. You know what I mean? So they're advocating for us, and that's dope because that's rare.
And they're not changing up. They're not like, yo, well, the last show I worked on, we did this, so let's do this.
So let's do this. Nah.
We can change anything on. If we want to change anything on the show, we can change it at a moment's notice. We don't have to talk to anybody. We get to yell at older white people in conferences and stuff.
Wow.
I can act like the wild Kanye. Yo, you gotta come to some of these meetings.
Oh man.
Some of these meetings, like I don't even pay attention. I just walk out just to make people nervous. It's like, yo,
it's cathartic.
I be like, don't look me in my eyes. You mosquito.
Damn.
My favorite is like if there's something I don't like in like the rundown of the meeting, I'll just be like, who put this in here? Everyone gets nervous. People start fucking. It's like, Jesus, we just thought, you know, it'd be. I'm like, no, it's a good idea. Go with it. Thanks.
Oh God.
Then I just turn around and fire somebody.
New enemies?
Have we made any new enemies? We didn't.
Other than Donald Trump and the obvious.
I mean, but I feel like he's an enemy of everybody. So you know what I mean?
He doesn't count.
He don't got
no
friends.
We actually don't have that many. Like the only enemies we have are like people who've been hating from way back in the day.
Yeah,
so it's not.
Oh, that doesn't count.
There's no one like that just started hating us in the last 2 years.
count.
It's like Jamel from my 4th grade class. Like I'm tired of him.
You know what I'm
Why he
saying?
keep winning?
Yeah.
You see me at Carvel, I'll be like, yeah. Your wife is ugly. I'm on TV. How you feel now?
I'm sorry I kissed Vanessa in the 8th grade. B.
Who made fun of my rose art crayons now, Jamel? Huh? I told my mother didn't have Crayola money. What do you want?
Come on, B. You know what I mean? So it's not anybody real, but and at the end of the day, it's like if you're mad at us, you're mad at us because we're speaking facts. You know what I'm saying?
If you're mad at us, you really just mad at your own lack of success. If you're gonna keep it 100,
You know what I mean,
you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta open your third eye, God. You know what I'm saying?
It's real out here.
God.
I mean,
This is, and you know what? A lot of people really. I wish more people could meet you both because this is what you see is what you get. This isn't like
100%.
made up. I've had conversations with you guys long before you guys were on TV, and this is exactly the same.
And that's the dope thing about it is that it never, because people always like, oh, it's so hard. You guys do a daily show. Like, it must be so hard to go in there every day.
You guys
and
have
blah,
fun.
blah. Yeah. And that's what it is. I'm like, bro, this happens naturally. Like, if the cameras are on or off, like, this is what we're doing. So turn the camera on and you got a show. You know
I said
what
that Sunday night. I was like, damn, I gotta go work on Monday.
And
someone was like, what? We make a TV show. You don't even try to get out my house. I was like, oh, you're right.
True.
Where does this go from this point? Where do we want it to go?
Oh man, astronomical, Kevin Hart levels.
We want to get to that point where you look at them like, damn, they sold all the way out.
Oh man,
I want to be in like a bad Pixar movie with like,
hell yeah.
I want to be like, I want to be like a Jamaican sea lion in like some movie with like,
you know what,
dreadlocks or something.
I'm gonna tell you right now. All I'm gonna say on this show, first time. We need to be the voices of Timon and Pumbaa and whatever Lion King thing they're redoing. Your boys is out here. Holla at us.
Yeah, we already kind of look like them.
You know what I'm saying? We got the voiceover on deck. You know what I'm saying? Because we're seasoned.
Look, here's the scene right now. Oh, yo, you see my nigga Simba out there?
Yo, he's out here wilding, bro. He must be off the... Yo,
that nigga Scar tried to 212 him the other day, man. Came through with the blicky.
He tried to heat himself?
That's why. Yo, I told Simba he better pull up with that same zesty energy, my nigga.
I told him, B.
Straight facts, yo.
I think my son is buns, though, if we being real.
Yo, let's go to the Serengeti, get these chopped cheese.
Word up. Let's get it.
Oh, my God,
That's a hyena block, though.
I can't. We need to make this happen.
We're walking around the rainforest of Tim's.
Yo, they waterproof, B. True on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel I'm like, they're fresh. There's no rat in the box.
Chill. Yo, you can lick the bottom like Fat Joe.
Yeah.
It's not a game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, I can't.
That's what we out here.
Have you had any bad interviews?
I mean, there's been some that are like that are a little dry, but not like bad. Yeah, that's all it is.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
but we try to always make people feel comfortable when they're around us. And generally, if you watch the videos, watch the interviews by the end, the people are they feel comfortable.
Right.
They realize there's no gotcha questions and stuff. You know, you were a great interview.
Oh, thank you.
Great interview.
Thank you.
And also, you already know, like, if there's an opportunity for the guests to be there and sit in on some of the show and kind of get what the vibe of the show is, like that kind of eases them when it's time for the interview because they know kind of what to expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel that sometimes, though, maybe they aren't going to want to talk about serious things where you're like, okay, listen, we're cool, but we still got to ask you the hard questions?
Right. It depends on the person because, like, today we had Angela Rye on. Shout out to her. And it's like some people, because of their job, they don't want to be caught on TV saying something wild. Like, I'm not going to go with her and be like, yo, you smoking OD blunt to the head when you go home. Like, no, like, I'm not going to do that. So, you know, for different situations, we know what to talk about, what not to talk about. And then, worst come to worst, we'll just ask people off camera, like, yo, is it cool if we talk about this? Do you want to avoid this? Whatever. But generally, like, I'll be honest, we have no idea who most of the guests are, so we're just asking random questions.
Yeah.
We're just be like, so, like, you can watch it, I'll be like, so, what do you do?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Like, I have a TV show. Why are you here?
I don't understand.
And they're like, I cured cancer. I was like, where?
Oh, where?
Wow.
Yo, that's lit though.
Where? Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member? Completely.
Just completely.
He's like, I came here to talk about cancer. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the buzzkill though.
Well, actually, it's you, God.
How do you feel about?
Believe it or not.
How do you feel about More Life?
I mean, it was okay. Views was better.
Oh.
And niggas start beefing like, yo, what crazy?
Has there been anyone you've been trying to get a hold of to be on the show and it hasn't happened yet?
Obama.
My son, Obama.
Barack Obama.
My son, I Know Baby.
Yes.
Pío Tengancia. Where you at, my guy? Holla at us,
Make everyone claro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody claro.
I don't understand why he's so hard to get.
Yeah, it's
he's
wild,
like a little.
B.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Come on.
The little Dominican man, baby. We got to get him on here. You know what I'm saying? And French, we would love to have French Montana.
I feel like that should happen.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think French is like, yo, they from the Bronx, I'm from the Bronx. Like, we'll have it. We're gonna meet up at like Crown Fried Chicken on a Thursday or something. Like,
we're gonna
just do it there.
Just do it there.
And Seafood City when they reopen. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely try. Damn, that's a dark moment in the Bronx. You ain't have to bring that up, man.
Shout out to BX, yo. We
Shout
out
to
here.
BX.
He's treating
That's right. We gonna be City Island all this summer.
That's right. In a rented Lambo.
All right, I'm gonna
So
be
y'all
in some
think I'm studying?
off-white Air Force Ones with my mother there for Mother's Day.
No.
Sitting in traffic for 4 hours to go to Sammy's.
I'm in a Lambo with the doors up. Mommy's like, "Hey, no, baja la puerta."
She gonna be like, does Desus mother have on Fashion Nova jeans? Yeah, you're gonna look at my mother yeeks.
With the 40-inch wheels. Like, yes, I'm out here doing it, you stupid. Y'all see the 40.
My mother's gonna take some Instagram photo like, with my son, my king.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna dog filter like,
Kill him, Ma. You killing him. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm about to smack us in the face for saying that shit. That's the part to it, is us getting individually smacked by our moms.
I was gonna say, how's your family dealing with it? Are they, or do they just look at you the same and it's
Our
whatever?
parents are straight up first, like, immigrants. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like from Jamaica, from the
Be
Dominican
careful when you
Republic.
say that word. You know
what I'm
how
saying?
Trump feels.
Yeah. But yo, I dare you, B. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm getting bread now.
Trump ain't trying to have
the lawyer's pulling up with the yarmulke on, so you know what it is.
Listen, Trump, the worst thing you want is a truck full of angry Jamaican immigrants, and you sending them back to Jamaica? That truck ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Someone that over. Nah, leave.
Nah. No.
Foot down.
No. But yeah, like being that's who they are. You know what I mean? They don't have a lot of a super, you know what I mean, appreciation for the humor. You know what I mean? It's
He's trying to be PC. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah. If I don't get dirt under my nails at night, my mother and father are just like, that's not a real job.
That's not a real job.
That's not a real job. Yeah. So, my parents see it, and it's starting to bother them to the point where it's like, we're gonna have to acknowledge this. Because like I'll strategically leave. So I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, is that the New York magazine that I had a piece in? We just put it over here with the New York Times write up from last week.
They don't care.
They're just like,
Yeah.
Nice.
But I think that's good.
That's good. It keeps you humble.
It keeps you grounded.
Of course.
And shout out to my sisters who, the more famous I get, the worse they treat me.
That's so good.
They're definitely. I was in the club with them the other day. My sister was like, yo, go get me a drink. I was like,
my sister was like, yo, I'm coming to your crib. You better make me a baked mac and cheese. I was like, what? She extorted me for a baked mac and cheese. And I'm on television. You know what I'm saying? So
How
shout out
about
to
your
you.
kids? Do they know?
My kids are funny because like my oldest son is 6 now.
Yeah.
So he's just starting to understand it. And like I remember somebody at Target. I'm in Target with them, and this lady pulls up and she's like, "Oh my God, Meryl!"
Yeah.
And she's with her boyfriend, so she makes her boyfriend take a picture of us.
Oh.
And like it was a little awkward, whatever.
Yeah.
But we take the picture, blah blah blah, and then we're leaving, and my son is like, "Daddy, are you famous?" Like mad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to grab all the cereal in the cereal aisle. If the answer is yes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm not that famous. It's basic cable. You know what I'm saying? We're still out here.
That's my nephew is 3, and he threw a tantrum last week because at 11 p.m. my sister likes to watch Desus Mero, and he goes, I hate Uncle Desus. Why is he always on TV? I want to watch Mickey Mouse. No. I was like, you could have told me 20 years ago that my nephew would have like, he gets tight if he sees me on TV because he thinks if I'm on TV, that's less time for Mickey Mouse. Yeah. So I had to guilt him up like, oh, nigga, don't fuck up my checks.
Yo, listen, man. I'll tell you something. Mickey buy you sneakers, little nigga.
I'm your Mickey. All right? Mickey. Why? Because I'm on TV.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what happens now?
What happens? Listen. We're about to head out to LA. We're doing all the LA meetings. Yep, I'm not packing no socks. I'm gonna be out here just being like I'm having on the boat loafers.
I'm having on a linen skirt, wilding like a sarong and shit.
We're taking all those Hollywood meetings. I'm just eating on avocado toast and sprouts.
You're gonna see me with a 40-ounce green juice at all times.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
No, we're doing yoga. We're doing it all. Movies, books, everything. Mero has mad kids, so he all we want. We want that CBS sitcom comedy.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone loves Mero or something like that.
With Uncle Desus.
I just come through it like, hey, I'm the wacky neighbor.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, we lost the baby. Oh,
get the shmoney.
Reese Witherspoon is playing your wife. It's Jesus.
He's just such a little jovial guy.
Yeah.
Listen,
such a wacky little fella.
We want that show to be on all the time. So when you turn on your TV, you roll your eyes like, damn.
Your nephew's really gonna hate you
when
more.
Desus Mero were cool, and we're just on the air like, yo. All lives matter now.
I don't see color. My soul is colorless.
We're just undoing all the work anyone's done for social justice.
Yeah. Done. Out the window.
Yo, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, entertainment is a fickle business. You know
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got to get in, he said himself, man, like, yo, when you get on, the next job is staying on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, it's real shit, man. Like, but we're out here trying to make it happen, and we're very talented. So I have very strong faith that will go down.
It's gonna happen.
Shout out to the fans for supporting us.
If
this doesn't work, you might see us in your living room at night. You don't want that.
Yo, you know what I mean? BX all day. All my Jamaicans, all my Dominicans have been holding us down.
Ski mask and the gloves at home. Don't make us find you.
That's right. It's not a game.
That's our Viceland promo. Like we threaten the viewers. Like, yo, watch our show. We'll kill you.
Yeah.
They're like, Meryl's lying. He lives in Jersey now, but I still got the keys to the Bronx crib.
I saw you yesterday. You said, were you smacked when you were just like, yo, don't shoot me like Fetty Wap?
No. Yo, because
No.
No, listen. Did Fetty Wap actually get shot? Time out. Because I want to amend this statement.
He didn't get shot. Someone else got shot, but he was in the area.
Okay, so he's fine. He was not injured.
No, he's fine.
Okay, good. That's why I was nervous about the tweet.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a part of New Jersey that is adjacent to Patterson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in like a little nice suburban, you know what I'm saying, cul-de-sac or whatever, but very close to the hood.
Yeah.
So like, but I like the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like I like to see like my people, my music.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
For now,
you know what I'm saying? So we get a little more bread. You know what I'm saying? When the tax bracket changes,
start hitting the auto lock on your car. Like,
yeah, you already know, Playboy. You know what I mean? So I'm driving through Patterson and shit, and I'm just like observing the hood, whatever, looking for like Dominican food and all that. Yeah. But I tweet out, I'm like, yo, I've been creeping through Patterson the past couple of days, but don't pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not Fetty Wap. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is with me.
He said that, and I was like, damn. I was like, what if I gotta run to Jersey to hold him down? Then I started doing the math. I didn't know there was. How much is the toll though?
It's like $12.
Oh,
you on your own. You are like.
Well,
you got the easy pass, but you got the easy pass, so you get money.
That's my easy pass.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know you like that. Like, don't put me. I'll be like, damn. I'll be out there like.
Don't put me at risk,
I'm gonna drive real close to the car before me, so I don't have to pay the toll. Listen,
like,
I'm bang with you, but I'm cheap.
Yo, I'm coming, B, but I'm just waiting for this tractor trailer to pull up.
Like, yo, are you in trouble? I'll be there in 40, 50 minutes.
Yeah, wait, 53.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now I really hope everything happens. I know it is. You guys,
I feel like we have
it's good energy. You guys have been good to people. You've never been funny style. You've never slighted anyone.
You know what I mean?
This I know for a fact. So you know who's gonna do well.
You know what
Let's just say it like that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting way too LA and shit because I feel like saying stuff like,
yo,
when
like
you put
green
out,
juice.
yeah, you know what I mean.
ahead.
When you put out positive energy, man, like you just get it back.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, man. We are just being positive. You know.
How many months into a Scientologist?
Well, 2.5. Max.
I can't wait.
Max.
Okay, I'll be the only
we gonna
I'll be the only Scientologist in the Bronx. Only Scientologist with a Pele jacket.
Then you can dress up to the rhinestones and shit. Like, let's check his rhinology levels.
Gonna be like, where you got that from? I'm like, Mo Tresses on Fordham.
Yo, I don't know about this.
All right, fellas. I want to play a quick game with you.
Of course.
It's very easy. Okay. So the game is called Blank Donald Trump. Okay.
Okay.
So all you have to do is fill in the blanks on tweets that Donald Trump has said.
All right.
Okay.
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 I've never seen a blank person drinking Diet Coke. What do you think it is right there? I have never
Black is too easy. I've never seen
See, I want to say a fat person. That makes the most sense. But this is Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
So you could literally put any random word in it and the tweet would make the same amount of sense. So I'm going to say fat. Say fat for now.
I have never seen a fat person drinking Diet Coke. Mero?
the
opposite.
Damn. See, that's why he's president.
What?
That's why.
Damn.
Damn with the tweets.
Isn't this straight out of Andrew Dice Clay's playbook, though?
This isn't even a good tweet.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Exactly.
This is not a,
This is a terrible tweet.
97,000 liars retweeted this as if other people needed to see this.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Okay, next one. I am so proud of my daughter Ivanka to be abused and treated so badly by blank, and still hold her head so high is truly wonderful.
It's something like Cricket Media,
Crooked Media,
fake
Nordstrom's.
news, fake news,
Nordstrom's, or who was selling her stuff? Was it Kmart, Dress Barn?
I think it was
Mandy's,
Strawberry,
Planet Earth.
Joyce Leslie. I think it was. It was Joyce
Leslie.
Joyce Leslie.
What do you think it is?
We're gonna go with
I think it was Nordstrom.
Nordstrom.
Yeah.
It's Nordstrom for 2000, Steve.
And the answer is the media. You guys are right in the first place.
Okay.
Okay, here's the next one.
Okay.
Can you imagine what the blank would be if
really?
at Snoop Dogg blank career and all had blank and blank at President Obama
This is
blank
what
time?
This is what our show sounds like when they rebroadcast it in the morning and take out all the curses. You're like, what the hell is this?
It's like, yo, blah, 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 blah.
Could you imagine what the...
Liberal media, for sure. Or the media.
Okay.
Could you imagine what the T would be? What
the-
if Donald Trump tweeted that? Would you imagine what the T would
What
be?
the Hunty?
Girl.
What the
Snoop Dogg
outrage?
is so shady.
It's probably like outrage or
Do you understand-
something like
Close.
that. Something like that. With
What the...
outcry?
Yes.
Ooh,
Good
good one,
one.
good one,
There
good
you
one.
go.
Okay.
Failing career.
I knew it was failing. Your
You
hand's
gotta- you
always
gotta
failing. Always failing. Aim to fight a gun at President Obama. Jail time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? Like, so few people like Donald Trump. Like, Snoop actually threatened the sitting president of the United States,
Yeah.
and we're just kind of like, like it went out the. It's not even news anymore.
It's
Yeah.
not.
It was like for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then
You thought about it like, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad.
I was like, it was maybe wrong. I bad with it. It's cool. I'm not that mad at it.
Like,
All right, next tweet. How low has President Obama gone to tap my blank during the very sacred election process? This is blank guy.
Wow. I want to tap my ass. Yeah. Probably not. What he said?
Tap my phones.
Tap
but
my
I like
phones.
how he threw the extra P. Is he like is that a gang thing?
Where?
Throwing an extra
The
P
tap?
on the tap 2 P's on the tip?
Yeah.
Yes, he's a gang.
He's like
All right.
He's a PP
Tap
gang.
my phone during this very sacred election process. This is
Blank
mad
guy.
effed up.
This not cool, my guy.
This crazy guy. This Muslim Kenyan. This
Hussein guy.
Hussein.
Nixon Watergate bad guy.
Wow.
This is
this is the problem. This is the problem.
I think references are like.
And the bad thing about Trump tweets is like. This is like, remember junior high school where you take like the reading comprehension test and you can like fill in words from clear context? There's no context here.
At all.
None of this makes sense. It's a word soup.
Like, look at the last sentence. Bad or sick guy. Which one? Pick one.
What?
You're not flaming him. What is this? There's not multiple choice.
You're getting -5 on the test for the parentheses.
This is like a choose your own adventure book. You got to pick which ending you want for the tweet. No.
This is wild, B. Get him out of here.
All right. And the last one. See you in court. The blank of our nation is at stake.
Security.
Yeah, definitely security. Yep. You already know. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn.
When he types it on caps, he gets funky with it. Like,
because he was tight.
That's when you know he's serious.
He's dead. I'm not playing.
What did you two think about the Pepsi ad? Kendall Jenner.
That makes that bugs us out because like we've been now in a lot of rooms where people kind of want to ask us our opinion of like,
isn't that crazy?
Look at this thing that we're about to do, or look at this thing that we're about to launch. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
And we'll look at it and be like, yo. Like, nah.
Like, that's just a terrible idea.
Or terrible idea, or
idea.
like whatever. I'm like, you didn't have a single person in this meeting to be like, yo, this is a terrible idea with like this current situation in the country.
I'm so
like,
cynical
like
that I saw it and I was like, they have to be trolling. There's because
this is fake. Yeah.
Anything that has to go through so many levels and
That's what I'm
meetings and
saying.
emails.
Yep.
There's no one there was like, yo, like. All it took is one person to walk into maybe a guy delivering a package, looking at it like, yo, y'all for real?
Y'all bugging?
Y'all really?
Y'all dead ass with this? No.
How?
Nah.
Yo, and they be like, what do you mean, Jamel?
And what was even better, they didn't apologize to everyone else. They apologized for putting Kendall Jenner in the situation. Like,
and that was Chris being like, yo, y'all better call her up and apologize.
Oh, Chris Jenner?
Yeah, like strong on
I mean, she still got the money for it, right?
And here's the thing. I think Kendall needs to apologize. You know what? In fact, I think the whole Kardashians need to apologize for
that's
this.
true.
I think Kanye should apologize. I feel anybody who at all is related.
For real. French Montana got to apologize.
French Montana's monkey come through like, yo,
James Harden got to apologize.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, no, man.
For real. O.J. Simpson got to apologize.
Because I know they had to say as a, wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit over here.
Yeah. That's the T. That's Chloe's pops, B.
Yeah.
You already know. That's Chloe's pops.
Yo. No, but you know they sat around.
His books.
They sat around and they watched it as a family, and it was like, "We're so proud of you, Kendall." And no one was like, "Yo,
nobody.
This is wild problematic."
That's what scares me though. Like, I don't know, B. Like, we've been in this industry for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we're not at that level of money. What level of money makes you oblivious to shit like this?
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you get there. That's got to be terrifying. Like, yo, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea that this is an awful idea. Because she didn't just show up and put a wig on and be like, what's my lines?
Yeah.
She had to be involved in the development of this.
It's so
wow.
sad.
Wild tone deaf.
Yes.
It wasn't even, like, it was just bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It was like the cop at the end, he was like, yo.
He's like, oh, thanks for the Pepsi.
Guess I got to stop killing him now.
Yo,
like,
it's crazy. Meanwhile, I get into a fender bender car accident.
Oh, no.
And the cop pulls up. And I'm like, yo. And I go just to extend my hand to be like, officer, like, this is what happened. And homie just looked at my hand. He's like, I don't fucking shake hands, pal. I was like, wow.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
that's your own fault, though.
Yeah.
Did you have a Pepsi in your hand?
I didn't have a Pepsi. That's true. Yeah. See?
I walk around the hood with Pepsis now.
True.
I see cops are just throwing them at
Yeah,
me.
like, yo, hey, hold that.
Hear that.
Hey, there's a Pepsi for you. Hold that.
You undercovers. 1, 2, 3.
Yo,
Hey, enjoy those guys. On the house. It's Giuliani time.
Don't frisk me.
I love it. You guys are just so good, man. And I'm glad you guys find humor in like the toughest.
The toughest.
Yo, you know what?
I mean, that's growing up in the Bronx. So you see a lot of like sad stuff. So you have it's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah, it's true.
So
just stop and frisk a Pepsi.
that actually would have been a better campaign.
You know what I'm saying?
God, I can't believe they did that.
This is wild.
I mean,
if you want some problematic campaigns, you should have paid us.
You know what I mean?
I got them
We got shit
all
on
day.
deck.
I got them all day.
Like, come on.
I would have had her take off the wig, and she would have had the natural hair.
no.
And then she would have been like, "We're leading this protest," and then Rachel Dolezal comes out like, "I got you, girl.
I got you, sis. Solidarity,
See? Y'all want a bad ad? I got a bad ad.
That's right. And then Cash Me Outside comes outside like,
Catch Me Outside, whoop that ass.
Cash Me Outside, how about that? I got y'all, all my sisters. Black Lives Matter.
And they